Hey there, future tubers. We're back. It's the end of the turn, so let's see what the aliens do. That's a pretty scary weapon. We should really kill that guy. That's fine. But, you know, this guy needs to die. Am I? You know what you are, Tim. That's the minigun that legs the whole game. Whew. This is a dangerous house. That's a very dangerous building. We should blow this building up. So hey there, future tubers. We just took a little break, had a drink, stretched, you know, did all the normal stuff. Now, gotta keep it together here. Gotta keep it together. C-Team is having a bit of a rough battle. Niflheimer's doing okay as shield guy. Dave's starting to get sort of attrition down a little bit from all the antimatter. I think we just really need to kill this guy right now. And I think we should be able to do it here with Sotraz. We've already hit him a few times, so... He's got to be getting close. See? Pretty close. Now, I'm happy to leave that as a box for a couple turns. And if we're lucky, we'll also kill... What the heck is the cat doing? Sorry, my cat, Tankilo, is being a complete little twit. Stop that cat. It's going to interrupt my stream. Anyway, hopefully we don't have to pause for the dumb cat. So what's going on? Got that. We have a pretty good shot from here. So Dave, your best option is just to kill him. All right, now we can walk on. Now we can look at healing. That helps a lot. That was a good shot there, Dave. Alright, see, he's still at 80%, that's fine. Time units are always hard. Alright. What's Cat Ankylo doing? He's just running around, jumping on things, waking up my BlueAnkylas, and just being a little turd. You know, that's all. Like a cat does at 10 at night. Usually he settles down, but we'll see. Alright, so this is looking better. You know, we killed another antimatter guy. We killed another dude. This house is bad. Niflheimer's took some antimatter. So this is the guy with the antimatter, probably. But there's lots of stuff in there. We could trust in Pro Tank. Do we believe in Pro Tank? Do it! 822 damage. Did not break that shield. Whew. Whew. Terror androns, or ace androns, whatever they're called. That's a lot of sturdy shield, that's for sure. I just got to get a feel for how strong they are. It'll be easier in the future once I know, like, yes, their shield has 1200 HP, and I just remember, yeah, it takes a lot of shots. Right now, we're still in the phase of, like, wow, that's more than I thought it should be. Hey, look, it's a dreadnought. Okay. I didn't expect them to be quite that many right there, but now we know. This is not very safe for Niflheimer, that's for sure. So they can move up and shoot him across the grass. Whew. This mission, man. I'm gonna try. We've got the big armor, right? Do it. Well, you killed one, and we did some damage to the medium drone. Yellow Yoshi, I'm pretty happy. Plus, you've got gigantic armor, so I'll be fine. Plus, we got the good music going, right? Not being able to suppress these guys hurts. Yeah, I know, that's... Gotta suppress all the tenants as well. Everyone gets suppressed is the name of the game. You know, I got lots of backup, but nothing that can shoot this turn. Maybe I should throw some smoke. It's probably time for smoke. Yeah, it's time for smoke. Don't forget your smoke strats, Blue. 31. It's the perfect time for smoke break. Smoke him if you got him. There you go. Totally fine. And then next turn, we've got all the firepower ready to go. All the firepower. Unlimited fire. Ultimate power. Let's see if we can maybe get a shot from here. Oh, Robodog. Hi there, Robodog. There's definitely more than just this one guy in this house, though. I can tell you that. I would love to destroy this house. So, take that house. Next time we'll throw some grenades on you. So, Robodog's gonna come up and chomp someone. At least it's a normal Robodog. We have not seen any Robodog ghosts yet. The aliens throw the grenades. Fortunately, robots don't know how to throw grenades. They're... Dang. Alright, well... Medium drone was the big threat. The shield regenerates 200 HP per turn. That's annoying. This is really dangerous reaction fire. Really dangerous reaction fire. Okay, that's not so bad, but... We're gonna skip this song. I didn't want to skip it in the middle of the Robodog attack, because I was getting scared someone was gonna die. But, God, no! I should have put a smoke grenade over on this side, too. That's bad. That's real bad. Goodbye, time units. Alright. Oh, this is everyone's favorite song. Enjoy, live tubers! Playing this one special for you guys. It's gonna get better. Special for live tubers. That's the end of that. It was almost dead. The cannon almost killed it in one shot. What do you mean, skip? Whoop, 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 whoop. I love the attempts to skip. Come on, house. Break. Oh. The lack of time units is going to be real bad. I've always been the dictator, rides. How are you guys only figuring it out now? Ooh, railgun. That was some nice shots. How could you not like this song? La 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 la. Well, that did nothing. Stupid grenades. Singularity black holes does nothing. It's fine. I'm not salty. Everyone's just gonna die. Doesn't matter. The fact that we can't hit this guy and he keeps sniping us at long range is just not good. Who did you spot? Oh. Well, you know, there's some stuff over there. It's true. Not ideal. Well, no one's dead yet. Unfortunately, Epsilon took a fair amount of damage. We're gonna need some more smoke, is for sure. They kind of managed to sneak one over on me. I didn't expect them to shoot through double cover, but, you know, I should have known. Hopefully, this is enough smoke that we can not die now. I don't know. The fact that, yeah, I mean, I'm not happy at all that we have not dealt with the minigunner yet. I knew I needed to kill him, and I can't get anywhere close to him. Also, see you later, rides. Have a good day. Okay, they didn't shoot. That doesn't count. Looks like we're doing all right. One little robo-dog, no big deal. So, priorities. Minigun, red guy, terror guy in the house. Robo-dog, pretty important. And then the other red guy up in the north. There's quite a lot of units, so hopefully we can kill 4. This would be a good turn if we kill 4. He's hiding in a spot where I can't see. Pretty standard. Oh, the Robo Reaper woke up. Ha! Good. Antimatter, antimatter. Railgun. Hey, we found the guy that was hiding in the bathroom. Look at this punk. He's inside a house, inside an interior section. What is that? The conveyor belts are too good? Alright. Well, if you have suggestions to the trivia minigame, just copy the question, or at least, yeah, probably copy the question, go to the Discord group, and then just post the question with a suggestion to change it. That way, it'll be easier for me to find the suggestion in the future. Right now, trying to remember something you said 12 hours from now is going to be very, very hard. But yeah, no, I agree. That's probably fair. Kind of thought we might break that guy's shield, but this side, I should have left. I needed more than 3 guys to hold this side. That's the truth. Ooh, shot him through a wall. Only 136 damage, but you can bet that that shredded him good. I believe. Almiron, get out there. Okay, I'm kind of glad you didn't open up the box as well. You killed him. Now, someone's going to kill this next guy. Easy as blueberry pie. Easy as blueberry pie. Look at that. Super easy. Don't forget about the Robodog. I'm sure 2 shots of the pistol will kill him, right? You guys believe. We didn't even need 2 shots. Okay. I think there's like some invisible furniture in that corner. I can't see it, but I can't move there. Well, I'd rather have some cover at least. Okay, so that'll turn into something. This guy, Almira, doesn't really have any cover. Tank did a fine job. Pixel did destroy some cover that gave us some vision. Didn't really help a whole lot. Reminds you of early Fallout. Yeah, there's a bit of that. We gotta kill the Robodog behind us. We didn't deal with these guys very well. Might want to send some reinforcements up. Should probably look at getting this reload here. What else did this guy have? Like, Yellow Yoshi must have had some other weapon. What happened to that? Or some other item. Was his inventory always empty? I feel like maybe he had some ammo reloads for somebody. Or something. Maybe he had the pulse reload, yeah. Alright, so we'll just use some antimatter rifles here. I'll start with the suppressed guys from the turn before. One less Robodog. Now, maybe... This is not super safe, but I need some help up here. So, the idea is Fella can either help down here or up there. And King Sarius is kind of headed up that way as well. Okay. Dimitri's going to need to reload. Or switch out weapons. We got some guys down here, but we haven't been taking shots from behind these destroyed buildings, so... You know, we could check this corner out, but I'm pretty sure if there's anything down here, they'd be shooting at us by now. So let's use Lone Eagle with pretty good armor as a bit of a potential, you know, target to keep them away from my weaker units. It's starting to look better though. We got the minigun. We got a couple terror troops. There's still some stuff left, but not too bad. Yeah, the Robo Reapers aren't that bad. Like I don't know what their deal is, but those energy bombs, those spirit bombs, they seem to only do stun damage, and we generally just resist it. Now I do know that that's like the rail cannon. And it does a lot of damage if it hits, but it's one shot, not super accurate. Double spirit bomb. Lots of rail cannons. Okay, no damage. Good turn. We could open this up right now. Or we could not. chances are we don't want to go through this field, really. We want to clear this out and go around this way. Because there's going to be teleporters out here. They can reinforce really easily. And will. Can we... let's do it like this. We don't have a lot of ammo equipped. Like, the pistol's not going to deal with this Robo Reaper. So, axe him. We got him through 2 phases. Soltraz might end up falling asleep. Maybe. But that's not my problem. I mean, I guess it kind of is. We can probably kill him. What do we see here? Oh, we just see it, of course. We can probably kill him with 1 burst. Because these guys aren't very strong. They're just hard to hit. And, of course, they've got a lot of armor, but, you know, antimatter. See you later, Puff. Also, hello, Luke. Where one leaves, a new arise. There's a guy down there. Let's get that reload done. So the andron here has the real dangerous cannon thing. Oh, there he is. Bam! Get out of my planet. Cool. Oh, another one. We might be able to kill him. Don't give up yet. Maybe. Yeah! Alright, C team is doing fine. Much better. Okay, let's just move the tank. This grass is going to be real dumb. It's going to take a little while. Oh, also, yeah. Probably want to deal with that next turn, too. Yeah, next turn, we're going to... Well, let's just wait till it opens up. But we're going to want to deal with that pretty quick. Hide behind the tank. And hide behind the tank. Okay, don't forget anybody. Probably don't want to run down there all on your own. There's a Robo Reaper somewhere. And, you know, this andron jerk. Ah, we'll scout it out. I was thinking we didn't need to, but... I hate black spots on my map, you know. Oh, look, there's a Robodog down here. It's black. I think that means it's a Robodog Ace, maybe? How dangerous is a Robodog Ace? Well, it's got at least 580 or 600 or so HP. Okay, well, we're gonna have to trust in that cool armor. I think that was the sound of, yeah, that guy waking up. Cool, that's why I turned that way. We did get the reaction shots that I wanted. I didn't want to get hit by the smoke, the rail cannon, but... It does seem like the spirit bombs are pretty weak overall. Big AoE, but... I don't think I've ever seen them, like, stun anybody. The regular sort of rapid-fire Robo Reaper thing seemed more dangerous. Getting sniped somewhere from down there up here, kind of rude. So for this guy, I think while he's in sort of armor mode, we want to go Pulse first. And then Antimatter in a second. And then that's the... Like, that's probably one of the more efficient ways of getting that guy dead. Because it's only 2 actions, gets him through 3 phases. It's pretty smooth. Now... We need to find who was sniping us. Oh, he's not even very far away. Okay. Well, this won't be that bad at all. Good. We're starting to make some good progress now. I'm starting to feel it. Even get a shot on the drone. I'll take that 95%. Get out of here, you punk. No suppression for you. Now, there's a lot of places in here. I'm running around with no timiness. There's a lot of places in here they could be hiding. So this is not really smart. I should have stopped maybe back here kind of abouts. This was, you know, see you later team style. There's no real good backup if I get in anywhere further down that way. I should have, in fact, definitely 100% should have. This happens all the time. I forget that I've got a flying scout, even though they can all fly. Even the shield guys could drop the shield and scout, and it's just so much easier to spot things like this. So, don't forget, if you're playing along, once you get flying armor, you know, it's the best way to spot aliens. Don't walk and get spotted. Don't get caught blindsided. Is this modded FF1? Yeah, we got stuck in a time loop, and until we get to the year 2000, we got to fight off the aliens. Pretty sure that's how it works. So this guy's like low priority. I can't actually see. That's what we should do. I can't actually see the another Robo Reaper. Okay. Really? Maybe he went back into the teleporter. There was a guy down here with a cannon. I can't find him. Okay, well, do we want to just take a shot? Not really. Maybe next turn, if we can't kill it, we'll use the tank. Wonder what kind of... I want to double check this dog. Like, I just want to see what kind of dog this was. It's an XCOM 2 speedrun. Yeah, that was the Terror Elite. So the black dogs drop dark cannons. Nice! Yeah, they're violet and red. It's Xenonauts 1 modded with X-Division. So it's the big old X-Division mod, which incorporates a ton of sub-mods, and I don't know how else to explain it. X-Division is like total conversion for Xenonauts 1. Not a very good shot. Antimatter, kind of bad at reloading. Dog, yeah, the dog drops a gun. It's pretty nice. I don't know if this was the best decision, but we did break the shield, so I would say that was worth it at least. These guys are not very safe back here. Maybe, do you have anyone that can throw a grenade? Nah, it's more important. There's no grenades, but what I can do is put some juicy targets up front. So there's a Robo Reaper over here. This guy's Robo Reaper. There's the Andron down here. We did a bit of air scouting, so we can actually move up a little bit more. I could have shot the Robo Reaper, but I didn't think of King Sirius when I had vision, and now I don't have vision, so no. Alright. Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. It's a... This mod is a lot of work. It's pretty hard. It's a big, gigantic mod. We're really near the end now, but it's been a long fight getting this far. Okay, there's the two Robo Reapers. Yeah, they're a little bit dangerous for our tank, but there's the guy with the rail cannon. But our pro tank, if you're listening, pro tank, has done a pretty good job lately. You know, almost 1,000 HP, no problem. 8 shots left. Oh, take a shot. Beautiful. That's such a good tank. Okay, so the Robo Reaper that was up here moved away. I should still just go in the air to scout quicker. There he is. It's so much easier if you just fly up. Good. So none of them have a ranged attack anymore. Let's see. We probably just hold position, and if it moves out of its blue smoke, we'll be able to get some nice shots. Nice overwatches. Can probably clear this corner just by flying down, double checking. Like, that's it, basically, right? Couple more spots. Alright, so this corner is clear. Once the Robo Reapers are done, we are done. Let me make sure I find my shield there. Okay. Feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare for overwatches. They're hard to hit when they're inside their smoke. Once they come out, it'll be much easier. And we can shoot over the car. Plastic crack from GW is popular? I don't know what that is. Is that something I should know about? Oh, it looks like the something. Oh yeah. These guys. Right, in their Spirit Bomb form, they just do stun damage. But when they're in their Rapid Fire, they do Drain TUs. That's all that was, standard. Warhammer models. Oh, okay. The other gambling Ankylo. The other way of spending all your money. Not really gambling, per se. Just the other money funnel. Okay, we're just going to move up a little bit. A little bit of cover behind the UFO. Niflheimer, I don't know, move up a little bit, I guess. I could have reloaded his gun, but I didn't. These guys have pretty good armor, so I'll move them up first into sort of cover. And then these guys just need to reload and stay back for now. They chew through your wallet like a Hungry Hippo game. That's a pretty good analysis, I like it. I've every now and then I get tempted to try to get into figurines like Warhammer tabletop figurines or any kind of figurines. You know, building up crafts sounds pretty fun until you look at all the price tags. That's what I mean. I think about it, and then I'm like, I think secondly about it, and on the second thought, I'm like, oh, Blue. You've already got one hobby to spend money on. You don't need another expensive hobby. There's no returning. Hey, that's a black one. It's a good shot. He didn't actually get any attacks off, so lucky us. I still forget. I guess the pinky ones are just the regular, like, Robo Reapers. Maybe the black ones are the Terror ones or something. I don't know. I can't keep track of all these aliens. Looks like neither of them really had enough time units to hit us. That's why you stay back. You have 8 boxes of games and models in your living room. Wow. Oh, no space, yeah. It's kind of nice we can see inside the UFO with X-rays. Our X-ray eyes. But I bet you the kids love them, right? all this awesome looking artwork all around the living room? Or to just keep them hidden in the study or something? Okay, so... I mean, I'm curious how the railgun does here. Let's test it out. It would appear they're very strong against kinetic, in case you were wondering. Fortunately, we got some antimatter. And for curiosity, these are the Terror Elite versions. Terror Elite Black. Good to know. Alright, we're moving it on the ship now. Oh, and this one, he's a different color anyway. Let's see. Let's see, you know, we did a railgun. Let's see a pulse gun. Let's see how this works. Works just fine, but it was a different species, so, you know, it's not really fair. That's just a regular Robo Reaper Elite. Much easier. Or, who knows? Maybe regulars are weak to energy, and terrors are weak to nothing. Maybe they're both weak to energy. I don't know. So this guy down here is kind of being rude. Shooting us with his big cannon. Let's see if El Tanko can get him. That's a big fat miss there, Pro Tank. I don't know if this is worth the shot. We could... It's not going to kill him. There's no way. Let's just take like one shot and get out of the way. I mean, take one shot and do nothing and then stand there like a chump. Don't worry, Lone Eagle. You'll probably live. You like the analysis, Ankylo? We don't have a lot of tech left, but if we're lucky tonight, we'll capture a civilian operator, and we'll get all kinds of analysis from that last batch of rail weapons. Alright, we're just gonna move down. These guys are fine. You know, don't worry about them. There's only one enemy left. We already killed the Robo-Rex. I'm glad we brought as much ammo as we did, because just getting to the front of the UFO, we basically burned through our first reload. The fact that we didn't kill this guy gives him a free shot on us, which is not amazing. Yeah, this is definitely some Super Metroid. Proto-City or Protocity? This is the Mother Brain remix. It's Mother something. It's not scrolling. It should scroll, but, you know. Now playing overlays, they're difficult. Who's got time to program overlays for your chat, for your live stream? Oh yeah, come on. Just... Hey, look! Someone came out to play. Now, this is where the Yellow Yoshi gets in trouble all by himself. Okay, so this was not necessarily the best decision I've ever made, but it should be okay. That was just a regular Robo-Dog. You should always keep people... you should always keep your soldiers with backup. Single-man squads are not the smartest thing you could come up with. It's C-Team. It's just C-Team stuff. Alright, guys. Now, I gotta say, your choice here... The person you went after... You may have made a bit of a mistake. What do you think? Antimatter cannon or flamethrower? Plasma flamethrower. They're all grouped up. We can hit all three at once. Both weapons will be very effective. Why not both? Well, we can only fire once. We had to get out of the way. Think the flamethrower? I don't think the flamethrower is going to be as good, but I will test it out. The flamethrower killed one Robodog and broke the shield, I think, on the Robo Reaper. I need to move back as far as we can for less attacks. The flames look cool, and that was still pretty fun. In one tile, the UFO blocks it. The next tile, the alloys block it. Now, if I move here and shoot this guy, we can kill him, but there's going to be someone that teleports behind us and shoots us. So is it worth it? Heck yeah. Charge! Maybe he'll just come out and shoot the tank anyway. Who knows? These things are not known for being particularly intelligent. They're just dumb robots. Alright, let's get that reload this turn. It's probably a fine time to reload. We can fly over this next turn and get over into his position. Oh, I didn't bring any swords this time. Sorry, Grotham. Only axes. We do have some cool axes, though. There's the Mark IV axes over here. We have some katanas, some super anime weebo katana type things. They're okay, but the axes are a bit better. I'm just keeping everyone in sort of cover and not grouped up because we're going to take some damage, and then I'm just going to try to keep my weaker protected guys out of vision. Name of a Canadian pharmacy? I don't know. What? There's like Shoppers Drug Mart, London Drugs. I don't know. I'm not old enough to have to go to the pharmacy too often. Just want to check something out? Alright. I don't know if those are Canadian specifically, but I have seen them in Canada. Shoppers Drug Mart is pretty popular, big chain, and London Drugs is a pretty big chain. What else would there be? Anyone else in chat from Canada goes to drugstores more often? There's lots of little local pharmacies, they're just small. Alright, the Robodog ran away. Looks like he regenerates too, that's kind of neat. That might be the first Robodog I've noticed that regenerates. Shoppers is Canadian. London might be in America. I know we have them here. I just don't know if they're Canadian specific or whatever. The sound effect on that machine gun, whatever Andron fired that, it's a nice ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's got a nice little thump to it. Okay. Well, Yoshi got sort of suppressed, sort of. So we can't really change weapons this turn and still fire. So we're going to have to double down on fire. Still working. Now we got him down to his final form, I believe, the melee form. And the dog went up here. Easy. I don't know if we hit anything, but there's usually something behind the door. Now, we know somewhere through this teleporter there will be an andron with a cannon, but let's go YOLO it, basically. See you later, team. Whew. This is well defended. This is probably the guy with the cannon, I'm assuming. I would 35 damage. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to kill him. Hopes and dreams. Come on, guys. If I shoot again, we can't get out. Nah, I don't want to stay in here. Too much firepower incoming. Okay, we're gonna drop the pulse minigun. Still too far away. Pixel, oh yeah, Pixel doesn't have a lot of time units, that's right. He's still in training. Sorry, Pixel. That's what you get for not coming to all the live streams. He doesn't want to get spoiled, so we only see him every now and then when we're playing something else. Too far. Well, this is not a great turn. We didn't kill the guy. He's definitely in a position to come out and smack somebody. I guess on the plus side, what we could try to do is a little dangerous. We could try to set up some overwatches with antimatter. He's got to be nearly dead, but, you know, if they miss, well, you know. Come on, Dave. If he comes through that, if he comes through there, you got to shoot him. No missing allowed. This is such a good Overwatch trap. Ah, the best strategies with this Ankylo. See you later, team. Friendly fire incoming. Someone said they wanted to see the corpses of the cool new Devastator armor. Right there. No real damage, though. Robo Reapers in final form still usually don't hurt much. I still don't think I've ever seen them deal real damage. Okay. Good reaction fire. Come on. Don't screw it up. Whew. Just had to clench a little bit there. That was, you know, Lone Eagle could have died. I mean, I knew he was nearly dead. It's just a matter of finishing him off. Because the robots are so bad at reaction fire, once you're beyond this part, it's actually pretty easy to go in there and just pick them off like this. It's mostly the ones that are like camping the teleporter that can move out and shoot you that are the danger. Not quite enough damage. There we go. One less drone jerk. Oh. Okay. Pretty sure we can get them all in here with a little bit of luck. What'd you miss? Well, probably nothing too exciting. Boom! Good shot, Big Muhammad. Now, you can't get out, so you're gonna have to stay in here and not die. Don't worry. We'll get to you. Now, I wonder if this final form here is strong to fire. Let's find out. Definitely strong to fire, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna need a different weapon to finish the Terror Reaper, which means, get a little distance, and next turn we're going to have to use the cannon on it. Hopefully that'll kill it. If otherwise, you know, Yoshi's going to have to go for a little run. Now, I think we want to open this door and use the tank to maybe lure anything nearby. Or just kill anything nearby. That should be no problem for one tank. Pro tank. It's fine, just be a lure. I thought he'd be able to kill it. I guess he's not really that pro-tank. I have to give back his pro-tank credentials. A teaser for Final Fantasy 16. Do we want a Final Fantasy 16? I don't even know if I want one of those anymore. We can still kill him. I'm sure he's nearly dead. There you go. I mean, I love Final Fantasy, but when's Final Fantasy 7 going to be finished? Like, that's going to be like, what, 20 parts before they get to the end of it? I'm just being being a pain in the neck here. I know some people, a fair number of people, enjoy Final Fantasy 15 and 14 and the remake, if that's what you want to call it, all the way back to FF1. That's probably once they get to 100. Once you get to Final Fantasy 100, then it resets to Final Fantasy 1. Last you heard, FF7 was supposed to be 3 parts. But didn't the first remake, the first part of the remake, Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy 7.1, let's call it, that was just Midgard, right? Like, that's like half of Disc 1? Nah, not even half of Disc 1. A third of Disc 1? Like, that's not a third of the game. It's like less than 20%. Three parts, but they'll just skip everything from the original. Nice. No overworld. We'll just skip the airship. We'll skip out on Cosmo Canyon. We'll just skip half the game, and it'll be totally fine. Yeah, this is a reason why I'm not very hyped for that game, guys. I'm glad some of you enjoy it. It's just... oof. Oh, come on, Pro Tank. You only got 3 shots left. I guess I should deal with the Robo Reaper over here. Alright, that worked pretty well. There you go. Yoshi soloed almost 3 enemies all by himself. One of them ran away, but... they're debating either releasing it slower, but full of stuff, or quicker with more parts. Look, I kind of dislike the whole concept of calling it a remake and only releasing a small percentage of the game. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm a bit picky, but that kind of bugs me. It's not a remake; it's a reboot. I'm not a huge fan of reboots either. Yeah, I get the feeling it's more like Final Fantasy VII, the cash grab, more than Final Fantasy VII, the remake. It's like, you guys remember the story, right? This is still relevant. When the Hobbit movie chain was started, like the movie trilogy, and originally the Hobbit was going to be two movies to make one book, and, you know, somewhere in the middle of it, they're like, oh, no, hold on, 2 movies, there's no way 2 movies is enough. We're gonna have to make 3 movies because reasons. We're gonna add some junk in there, some garbage that nobody likes. Just make it up. I know some of it's from like Silmarillion, but still, it's not in the actual Hobbit book, and nobody wanted it. But they made more money, maybe because 3 movies, I guess. Right? Isn't that basically is that what's going on with Final Fantasy 7? I don't know. Whenever I start hearing about taking one game or one story and splitting it up into multiple parts, I'm like, are they giving those parts away for $10 each? Or are they charging full price, but you just keep getting little bits and pieces of a game? Like, okay, I don't really know very much about the remake, to be honest. Like, I haven't really looked at FF7 Remake much. So, don't take Blue's opinion as, like, very well informed. But, the concept kind of annoys me. And that's enough for me to be like, ah. Helping Self-Heroth to fight the will of planet. Oh, I don't know anything about the story, so... I mean, I know the original story, but if they're changing the actual plot of the game as well, I mean, I don't know about that. It's kind of a mess. Do they at least have the same music? Or do they just rip out all the good stuff? Does Tifa still have an amazing assets? T-Dogs enjoyed it. Some people like the new characters, some people don't. I mean, that's pretty standard. Just rip and tear. Yeah. I haven't even played Doom Eternal yet. I don't keep up with new games, guys. I'm too old for new games. I just play Xenonauts. Made you help Sephiroth to fight against the original plot against the will of the planet. Well, like, you know, in a weird meta sense, for Cloud at least, it sort of makes sense for Cloud. We're not alone right now. It sort of makes sense for Cloud to be helping Sephiroth against his will without you as the player knowing it for a while. Right? Spoilers for a 20-year-old game, and if you've only played the remake. Right, though? Like, that's not totally crazy. Axe. Axe. Revolution. This axe is pretty good. We're doing a lot of damage. Oh, not at the last phase. The last phase is good against kinetic. Ah, we didn't kill him. For Cloud, just not the terrorist. No, I get it, but I mean, I'm assuming. Oh man, we didn't even get through it all. I'm assuming, big assumption, that you're playing from the perspective of Cloud, as you know, the player, because that's how the first 80% of 70 or 80% of the game goes. So you don't really know exactly what like Barrett and Tifa are thinking. Heck, for all you know, Tifa's lying to you. She is a bit of a liar. But she's got okay reasons. I'm okay with Tifa. Like, back in the day when I first played FF7, Tifa really annoyed me. Because she knew what was going on a lot more than Cloud did. Although she thought Cloud knew. But she probably could have cleared that up a little earlier, you know, if she tried. Oh, there's a little drone back there. Hi there. Good blending. Look at that! He just blends right in with those little boxes. It's not, I don't think that's on purpose, but still, that's pretty clever. Alright, no more drone. There could be more stuff back there. It's not Tifa that lies in the remake. Just a certain Cetra. Well, okay. There's a, okay. Let's say Blue is probably not gonna Let's Play FF7 Remake. It's pretty low odds. Someone, I think probably Fella, was I don't know if I'd say recommending, but he found, which some of you guys might be aware of, a mod, a kind of like X-Division, you know, we're playing a lot of mods on this channel, for the original FF7, well, it might be for the Steam version specifically, but, you know, the basic FF7, not the remake, whatever version you're playing on. And it's got, like, a pretty big balance mod. I don't think it really changes the story. I think they tried to fix some of the translation bugs, but I can't remember the name of it. But maybe that's worth looking into instead of the new remake, right? Who needs fancy graphics? Fancy graphics are for chumps. I do need to do, like, at some point I'm going to have to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, some version of it. New threat mod? I don't know what the name of it is, I forget. But if that's the name of the big sort of balance mod, kind of like Brave New World a little bit for FF6, but not meant to be more difficult. Not just translations. I think there is some translations. I think they, you know, some of FF7 originally wasn't the most understandable on certain cutscenes where stuff happens. Not just, you know, not just the what's the name of that? Not the strip club, but, you know, the masseuse parlor or whatever. There are certain parts of it that aren't particularly well explained, just in the story. And I think the overhaul mod is meant to sort of clean some of that up. Although, you know, sometimes when modders do that, they take a little bit of liberty, like Brave New World for FF6, where they add some new language that annoys people. But hey, I think they're trying to do well by the game, rather than a new Squaresoft director that doesn't give a crap at all. So it might be worth looking at, I don't know. And I did read that it adds, like there's some events in the game that got cut or just never finished, like in the original, you know, PlayStation 1 version. And I believe it tries to restore some of those cutscenes and some of the events. So, like, there's some extra, more Fort Condor battles that were sort of cut. So there's a couple reasons to go back, and I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. Yeah, the English translation of FF7 was a little bit spotty, for sure. Pretty well-defended ship. Gotta be careful here. Pixel's not gonna be able to shoot up there, unfortunately. If they pop down with a minigun, this is gonna be a rough turn. You saw a few Let's Plays for it? That's cool. I've been sort of putting off doing an FF7 Let's Play for a long time. I got to FF6, what, a year ago or 2 years ago? And, you know, I've been working my way through the series for the channel. So I've been meaning to get to the next entry. But FF7's tricky. So I'm kind of looking for... I didn't really want to do the remake anyway, but I need something to make it interesting. So maybe I'll look into one of those FF7 mods. That might be enough. And having a tidied up, like, one of the things that, you know how I do my Let's Plays, especially the RPG Let's Plays. Those of you who've been around the channel for a while, you know the drill. I like to try to talk about the story and sort of explain what's going on if I can. Not that FF7 is new by any means, but the story is kind of complicated. And in the original translation, for sure, there's some stuff that doesn't really make any sense. There's some plot holes here and there. And there's some things that do make sense if you played it 15 times. But on your first run through, you'll probably not understand at all. Like, you know, in your remake, where Sephiroth kills President Shinra, right? Did he? Where's Sephiroth at that time, actually? So, okay... Maybe he did, but certainly not his body. Anyway, it's just a bit weird, right? So it's complicated to explain all that stuff and some other things on your first time through. And I was just thinking, like, man, if there was a slightly better translation version of it, it might be a little bit easier to get that message across to some new tubers that didn't know it. FF8, oh, don't start. This is why I'm not rushing into the PlayStation Final Fantasies. Oh, the story of FF8. It's all good until until Squall takes a bunch of ice in the chest, and then he dies, and it's just all a dream, right? You guys all know that. That's how the story actually goes. I think that was one of the fan theories that one of the FF directors, like, literally called out, like, no, that's not what happens. That's 100% non-canonical. Don't you dare. Skip FF7 and FF8, jump straight to 9. Yeah, you know, you could, but I have this weird thing, not just with Let's Plays, but just with games in general. I hate skipping games in a series. Like, if I play, like, name a series, I play the first game, and I'm like, cool. And then the second game is not on PC, or it's on a different console. I think Gears of War did this to me. Gears of War came out on PC at some point. And Fable. Like, there's a couple, this happens all the time. I'm like, cool game, I'll play the sequel one day. But then, it's not on a console that I have. So I never play the sequel. And then the third game comes out, and it's back on PC. I'm like, nah, I never played the second game. And someone's like, but Blue, the story is not that tied together. I'm like, no, I have to play them in order. It's important. So then I just never play it again, and that's the end. It's a little irrational, I understand, but it's just the way my brain works, I guess. It's kind of important I go through them in order. When I do get to FF8, I do have a plan. I believe it's fairly common nowadays. I've seen other people do it. But I've played FF8 2 or 3 times in my life. It's not my favorite FF. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but it's fun. The first time I played it was just, as a kid or a teenager, whatever, however old I was, teen, adult, something. I played it blind and just sort of worked my way through it, and it was okay. I didn't really get the story very well, and if anyone gets the story very well. And I didn't really like the leveling system or anything like that. Well, not the leveling, but the scaling enemies. So fairly soon after I finished FF8, I don't know when, but maybe a year after or something, I'm like, you know what? I bet you I can make this game better. So I played it the second time, and I did what do they call it nowadays? Like a low-level run or something? But when I was doing this, it was still pretty new, and I don't think it was really a thing. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm the first one, but this is before speedruns and stuff were very popular. This is back in the olden times. And there wasn't a lot of guides or anything, so I was just figuring it all out on my own. And so I did this, I figured out pretty quick there was a way to get whatever the AP points, the job points are, or whatever, the things that level up your Guardian Force abilities. Guardian points, maybe? I don't know, whatever they call them. Anyway, so I figured out how to do that pretty quick, keep my actual levels very low, which means your enemy levels are very low, and still, I think is it cast stone on the enemies or something? It's been a long time, but you kill enemy groups without killing them. You put them to stone, or you just do something to them, turn them into cards or something, I don't know. And that way you sort of get stronger, you get better junctions and stuff, and you still draw magic and all that. And it was a lot more fun. I actually enjoyed that a lot more than back in the just play it normally like a normal Final Fantasy. So anyway, point of my story is probably if or when I get to FF8, I will probably try that again. And now I'm sure there's lots of guides because, there's probably more optimal ways of doing it than I did it back in the day. Hey there, Lord Tenebrous. I'm grouping up too much. This mission's been going on for a long time, so you know how it is. Standard BlueAnkylo rambles about old games and then doesn't pay attention. The key is to play cards. The key to 8 is to, read a strategy guide. Because if you don't read a strategy guide, you'll have no idea how to even make weapons or find the magazines that let you build weapons. There's lots of ways to make Final Fantasy VIII easier, but if you're just playing it blindly, you're probably just not going to get it. But yeah, Phase 4 is going alright. We're just grinding away a lot of really difficult terror troop missions, and they take a lot of work. This punk almost broke my shield. So we kill him. The key to 8 is to ignore the story. That probably helps, yeah. I can get behind that. Don't get too involved in the story. It's actually not bad. That was another one that, man, a lot of the... I don't know what happened to me, but between Final Fantasy 8... Well, 7 was hard, but I got it eventually. 8 took me a long time. 9 is fine. But, specifically 8 and 10. Man, the first time I played those games, I missed something, and I did not understand what the heck was going on. The first time I played Final Fantasy X, I still thought Tidus, or Tidus, whatever we're calling him these days, traveled through time 2,000 years to get to the modern Spira. I didn't actually understand that Dream Xanarkand was a thing. So, I mean, if you're not into Final Fantasy, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But the point is, the first time I played those games, it did not make sense for me. So I kind of want to revisit them now as an older gamer and kind of understand the story. Because I don't think it's as bad as I thought. It's just, they're not very well explained, and you have to really pay attention. And I kind of like doing my Let's Plays like that, so it should fit for the Let's Plays. So one day I will Let's Play everything up to Final Fantasy X. That's as far as we're going, though. I mean, 12. Ugh. I've never even finished 12. I don't know about that one. Danger. Danger, danger. That's fine. Danger, danger. So no 11. No. 12, I don't know. Well, no 10 too. I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. It's going to take me so long to get through 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't want to make any promises. It's going to take so long that, you know, we can reevaluate when I get there, I guess. That was a pretty dangerous little ambush there, but, you know, we killed him. I don't think we did too much friendly fire. 12 would be great if there was no Vaughn or his girlfriend, sister, whatever she is. 10-2 might be good if it wasn't like a J-pop game or whatever, the K-pop, whatever it's called. It actually has like a neat... I did look into Final Fantasy X2 at some point. It's got a pretty neat job system. Like, if you like Final Fantasy V, the job system's not bad, right? But you gotta, like, not pay attention to the story. Yeah, like Lord Tenebris is saying, right? I'm pretty sure that's... If you just turn the songs off, and you turn, like, the story off, it might... I don't know, maybe... I don't know. I don't know much about it. I couldn't get past the girls. Yeah, the story and the music. We just have to play our own music and just focus on the battle system and the job system, because that's cool. People like job systems. And don't use the ultimate, what are they, dress spheres that turn you into a giant Moogle or whatever. The absolute corny, dumb stuff. None of that's allowed. But hey, at least it's not Final Fantasy 13. It's just... There's more chance that I let's play Final Fantasy 10-2 than 13. And Tactics probably should do one day, yeah, as well, I know. It's part of the PlayStation 1 jump that I haven't really started seriously yet. But once I get into Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Xenogears again, maybe Legend of Dragoon, there's a whole bunch of... PlayStation 1 era games that I would like to start covering. And, yeah, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics is definitely up there for sure. Even if I play the PSP version or something. I just sort of lump it in that category. It's a PlayStation 1 era game. Excellent. Good job there, Almiron. So, Niflheimer burned his shield out. Okay. We've got Sotraz with a shield but no ammo. Legend of Dragoon. It's a good game. I can definitely recommend it. I don't know how well it will hold up. Some of it is nostalgia factor. You know, I grew up playing it relatively young, so it's got some good old nostalgia. It may or may not have aged as well as some games, but we'll see. PSP for Tactics Ogre, yeah, that's up there too. I gotta get... Before I jump into the Tactics Ogre games, what I want to do is finish Ogre Battle. I have Ogre Battle 1, or March of the Black Queen, and I gotta get Ogre Battle 64. And then I want to jump into the Tactics Ogre stuff. It's part of the problem, just having such a long list of games to let's play. There's so many games I want to get to. Oh, I should quick save. I haven't quick saved all mission. A little bit scary, actually. Let's do a little bit of reloading. You know, we're getting close to the bridge. I'm kind of playing on autopilot again, which is sometimes okay and sometimes really bad. So let's just double check everyone's got a decent amount of ammo. We'll reload this anyway. We didn't actually run into any Robodog ghosts yet. And I didn't use any rockets either. Yeah, Ogre Battle 64 is a lot of fun. I definitely want to get to that. That was probably my favorite... I would say definitely Ogre Battle 64 was my favorite 64 game. I mean, I was always an RPG guy, and there's not a lot of RPGs on the 64 at all. I mean, everyone loves Ocarina of Time and all that, but no, Ogre Battle 64, when I found that, I'm like, oh, this is, like, amazing. Never 100% FFX, I can tell you that much. Never 100%. Getting all the final, ultimate, in air quote, weapons is not worth it. You wish Ogre Battle 64 was better balanced? Yeah, well, all the Ogre Battles, Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen and Ogre Battle 64, they both have that. Once you get to the end, if you built your team strong enough to get there, you're fine. There's generally an overpowered team comp once you get to the end. Tim is back. All right, well, welcome back, Tim. We're just ambushing a couple more androns in case they come down. And talking about Final Fantasy games I might let's play in the year 2030. I mean, maybe we get there a little quicker. We'll see. Kill all the red shirts. There should not be any red shirts on this mission. Next mission. The next 5-hour mission. That's where we get all the red shirts. But this was a good intro to, you know, Phase 4 Terror Androns. Reminds me that I gotta take it seriously. Still another 2-hour episode. Alright there, hi. How you doing? Have you met our Lord and Savior, Senor Axe? Let's check it out. Hello there. Well, goodbye, I suppose. It's not really time for hello. So, once again, axes, not bad. Too much dub on that remix. It's nice, but it's a little bit overbearing. Okay, let's clear out this middle room, or at least check it out, at the very least. It's clear. Okay, so everything's in the front of the ship for the final encounter. I wish I had more shield guys at this point, because, well, you know, technically, you know, if you're playing along, you could go back to your dropship and pick up your spare shields. I always bring all this spare ammo, and then I don't bother because it takes too long to walk back. But we do have another shield, like, you know, that would be smart. If you're playing along, if you're not recording it for an audience live, and you're not in a rush, maybe you should go back and reload and get geared up. Last of Us, I have not even played the first Last of Us. So, I would say, I've been meaning to try out the first Last of Us one time. I just never got around to it. So, I will have to play or let's play that before I will consider the sequel. As I was just explaining, I always play games in order, so that's kind of important to me. Always, with a few exceptions. I don't know, but almost always. Okay, let's get everyone up here. Start preparing for breach. The first Last of Us is overhyped. Well, I've heard good things, and I've also heard it's overhyped, so I don't know. It's on my list of things to look at one day, and I never played it, so if I get excited, one day I'll check it out. But for now, it's still pretty far down the list. Okay, so EMP. Yeah, well, quick save. See you later, team. Let's just check it out, right? What do we got? Glad I opened the door on this side. So, boss man, 3 normal dudes, and an old boss man. Right, this is my shield. This is my supposed to be a shield guy. So what we're going to do is we're not going to go in there this turn. If they open the door, you know, that'd be bad. The goal is to get a EMP charge down here and then rocket it with this. And seeing as there's actually not much on the left side, I'm going to move a couple more people over here. Oop. Nice try going the dumb way. Only 4 hours for one mission. It's definitely not been my speediest mission, I'll admit it. I've been trying to get going, but hey. C-team, right? No! Sometimes the pathfinding, man. Alright. You have some pretty cool music. I like Disco Train. I can dig it. Alright, everyone else stays down. Next turn we go. It's a very Donkey Kong country. Alright, here we go, boys and girls. We're gonna get shot a little bit. Need some vision anyway. Oh, they spread out. Clever. This one is the tier 4 boss. Clever girls. Yep. We're gonna open that door. Of course it has a minigun. At least it's a tier 3 minigun. Should have counted the time units a little better, but it's okay. Alright. Trigger that. We're gonna put it, let's see. This tile should be good. Charge! These guys are really bad at throwing them, so you just run in there and throw them on. You just drop them on the ground. It's easier. Like a ninja! In and out. Now we are going to want to deal with the boss dude. This might kill those guys. I don't know. I want to destroy some of his cover. You know, and do a bit of damage. Charge? Did you say charge? Well, he doesn't have a minigun at least. Something. I think if I'd left my miniguns equipped, it's 65 to shoot the miniguns, but I probably can't equip them and get there with enough time units. Maybe here? Does anyone remember how much it takes to take out a minigun from your backpack? We could maybe see, just test it. 4? Okay, 4 we can do. Aw, yeah. Railgun! Okay, the second form, not successful. Well, goodbye, King Dimitri. No. 176. We're We're getting there. We might be able to kill him. We've got a pretty good spot to shoot him from. As long as we can deal with everything else in there. Alright, we got him. Now, we got the EMP rock, or the EMP charge. All we need to do is a little bit of rocketing. That'll be fine. Pretty effective. Booyah! And we got a new ancient weapon, which is actually potentially really good. Okay, C-Team, that took a while, but a little bit of damage, nothing crazy. Some pretty good stat gains for C-Team, which is still getting stronger. And some resources, some dark weapons, not a lot. Yeah, that was okay. Dreadnought, data core, new tech. Not garbage. Now, we didn't see any Robodog ghosts, so I guess next mission, we'll have to deal with the Robodog ghosts. But yeah, I'm fine with that, right? Clearly, we just need to research that immediately. A beam capable of causing chemical damage fired from an ancient weapon. Might be useful for our own tech. And C-Team will also have some things to disassemble, like a Dreadnought. Might as well queue it up. And we won't get an ancient weapon, but we do get some dark weapons. I wonder what dropped the ancient weapon in there. Do you think the boss did? Like the Andron, what would it be called? Controller? I wonder if he had the ancient weapon, because there was no Praetor as far as I knew, right? I wonder if that's what got it. The axing we did right before we did this rocket. Axing an antimatter rifle. Like, maybe that was really worth it. If they have ancient weapons, that'll be 4 antimatter each in the future. We had a couple Robodog aces. Not that Kalium does anything. Stupid Kalium. We'll just queue this up a little bit before the end of the episode. For those future tubers, we're going to end this pretty quick. And I'm going to have to do some prep work for another, possibly larger mission. So many gigantic missions. Ooh, that's a lot of alloys. So, you know, these Andron Terror missions, as much as they're difficult, in terms of alloys, this was probably one of the best ones we've done in a while. That's 36 alloys. A lot of weapon cores. We didn't see any ghosts, but, you know, they're worth some Kalium. Not that it matters. 36 plus 8, that's 44. That was another 6, so that's 36, 44, 50. That's not bad. And then, you know, we've got a ton of fiber if we want it. Plus, the actual mission reward was like 30 or 40 alloys, so that puts us up to like maybe 80. And then if we're lucky, the disassembly will get us some more. That's 14. That puts us up like 94. And then maybe we got a reactor or something. We didn't, but that could have got us a bit more if we got lucky. Not a lot of dark weapons, but, you know, a little bit of antimatter, still nice. Yeah, I'd say that was a pretty good mission. As much as it took a long time, you know. Pushing 100 alloys, that'll be enough to get us another armor. So at least we get, like, 1 new armor once we disassemble stuff per mission, which is better. I was worried we're going to get, like, 20 alloys per mission, and, like, man, that's going to take forever to build these. But 1 per mission, okay, acceptable. Heck, that's almost enough for a mech, you know? Where's my mechs? We could build a Timberwolf for 96 alloys. Let's just do that, right? Well, I think that is it for this episode. What we'll do now, just for you, so you know, future tubers, I need this ship to come home, which I'll just do right now. And then C team needs to unequip everything, all the goodies, send them to A team, get them equipped, and then we will go do another massive terror mission with androns. Totally the same, except it's got a heavy drone this time, and maybe some ghosts and you know, something to catch some operators for more tech. So yeah, this is good. These are 2 good missions in a row. It's just, boy, do they take a long time, you know? Like, this is not a quick mission. So we're going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching and all that. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And we're going to keep grinding through Phase 4 until we beat this game. I will see you next time.